My sister had a party and somebody left his cassette tape. It's amazing how influential that tape was for me. It ended up being this primer for the rest of what I ended up loving about hip hop. I've been doing art since I could pick up a pencil. I'm part of this artist collective that Chuck D put together called Mad Urgency. We're illustrators and graphic designers and artists who are put together to serve the hip hop community. Our goal is to perpetuate hip hop culture. I have been a Public Enemy fan since '87. Chuck D's voice, it was like hearing like Martin Luther King, you know, like it was powerful. When the Beastie Boys got into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, my wife and I were very lucky and we got tickets, and they were inducted by Chuck D and LL Cool J. So I was under the same roof with Chuck and LL Cool J and the Beastie Boys. But I remember standing in my buddy's kitchen in Cleveland and I'm like, I would really love to meet Chuck D one day. There was an announcement that Public Enemy was going to play the 930 Club, and I thought, oh, I'm going to go see him. So I did this portrait of Chuck in charcoal. I learned how to do Twitter. I'm like, at Mr. Chuck D, here's my portrait, 930 Club, I can't wait, November so-and-so, I'm going to be there, I can't wait. I didn't leave it at that. I kept going. I would post the picture, Mr. Chuck D, lyrics. One night watching TV and my phone vibrates and it's Chuck D and it says, hey bro, DM me. I was like nervous. I thought he was gonna tell me to stop. I said, hey, like what can I do for you? And he's like, you're coming to the show, right? I said, yeah. He's like, I have something I want to talk to you about. So, you know, be my guest on the list. And I was like, flying. He signed my drawing. He wrote Don't Believe the Hype lyrics on it. And I missed him after the show. I went out to see him at the bus before they left. And he's like, come back to the hotel and we'll talk. And when I got back to the hotel, it took too long to get there and they had all gone to sleep. It was like 2 in the morning. So I was driving home from DC and my phone vibrates. He goes, hey man, I looked for you. I missed you in the lobby. What happened? And I was like, I must have missed you. He's like, well, we're not leaving till 10 tomorrow. Can you come back? And so I came back the next day. I drove back down and we connected and he sat down. It was like this major sort of turning point for me in my artwork. It was in this empty lobby. Everybody else had left. The tour bus had left. He drives separately. So they're vacuuming the lobby and I'm sitting there all by myself and I thought, maybe this isn't gonna happen. And he comes out of the elevator and sits down with me and we talked for about 20 minutes. And at first it was very much like, hey, you know, I like what you're doing. The art and the Twitter and the lyrics, just keep doing that. Well, you know. And I was like, well, I was going to do that anyway. So he's like, all right, well, and that's great. He goes, maybe we could throw you some money or maybe we can give you something else to do. 6 months later, I started doing all of the content for publicenemy.com. That relationship is not over. He wants our art in their videos. Even the people who make the videos are people that he's empowered, much like he's empowered me by saying, I like your work, you're passionate, you do good work. Will you do something for me? And I don't think I've ever met someone like that, where when he meets somebody, his initial thought is, how can I help this person be better? I am a huge fan of his, and I think I can actually call him my friend now. It's been a really fun ride.